we're going to discuss how to add a text gradient to your design. So let's start with going here. We'll get rid of this. And we're going to do it two ways. We're going to do it with Tailwind, and then we're going to do it with regular CSS. So let's make an h1 tag and name it this is a test tag h1. So that's good. And then we will add a class to make it bigger. So 4XL and text center. Okay, and maybe some padding on the top. Okay, so this is the way you do this with Tailwind is you just add this class right here, and then you edit the colors to be how you want it to be. So you just add this class. Okay, that actually just adds it to the background. How can we add that to the actual, let's see, that adds it to the background. We want to add it to the thing itself. So it's actually this right here. You have to use text clip and a bunch of other classes. So you don't need to memorize these, just know it's this right here. And this site is designtotailwind.com. You put this in here and boom, it works. Now, I don't know why it's not letting us center that. I think it's because it's inline block. Let's see if we get rid of that. Yeah, you don't need the inline block. So you just need this, and that will do it for you. And you can change this so you can make it red to green. Yeah, so that, okay, and you can also change. See that this is blue to red to green. So we can make it yellow to red to green. So yeah, you get the idea. Let's just, if we did add the inline block, what would that do? Okay, so it looks better with inline block. So that's interesting. So I guess you can't center. Let's see if you want to center that. Could we center it within a div? So div div class equals justify center items center mx auto. Okay, so that's a good question. So this is how you do it in terms of the gradient. But if you want to actually center it, how to center a Tailwind gradient text. Okay, let's try that. Add a flex items center justify center. So that doesn't work. I don't know why. It's because that inline block class is the thing that's causing it to not center, but it's also, it looks like the thing you need to actually make it a gradient. So let's see. Tailwind CSS gradient text. Let's try this one. Okay, let's try this. We'll start from scratch. So from red 300 to green 400. So that does work, and you can center that. But it's not, doesn't stand out enough, you know, it doesn't pop enough. Let's see. Let's try something else. Let's try this. Here we go. That looks pretty nice. Can we center that? Yeah, there we go. So that is the code that works. Font bold, text transparent, background gradient to R from one color to another color to another color, background clip text, and text center. I'll put this class in the description of the video for you to check out. So that's good. I'll add that. Let me just copy that into another file. Okay, so that's good. We'll save that for the next. I'll save that for a description. But for now, let's get rid of this, and we're gonna create a gradient. And we're gonna do this with just CSS, with just standard CSS. This is some example text, and we're going to style it with just regular CSS. And so the way you do this would be you use this class right here. Let me see. Use these attributes right here. Plug these into your code. And yeah, so now we'll start with red and go to blue. And there you go. And that's a pretty cool gradient right there. So that is how you do it with that. And you can change the font size to like 50 or whatever you want to change it to. Yeah, and let's say you wanted to center the text, because right now it's aligned left. Center text with CSS. Text align. So we use the class text align. Text align center. There you go. It aligns center. It's got a gradient, and you can change the font size. So I think in some situations it's better to use use just regular CSS, but also sometimes Tailwind can be faster. So I'll post the Tailwind classes in here for the Tailwind section, and then if you ever want to know how to do it with this just regular CSS, you can just type in regular CSS how to add a gradient to your text, and it'll be something like this. And yeah, that's it. Thanks.